Alright YouTube, today's the day I've decided to get my act together and review the Suzuki Jimny 2007 JLX. This is my Suzuki. I've had it for about 8 months now. What I've done with it in that 8 months, I've took it green laning, which is different to off-roading. I'll explain that further down the line. So I want to talk you through the dashboard real quick. When you turn on the key, this is what you get. You get all your lights illuminate. Obviously here you got RPMs, engine temperature, fuel gauge, and on your right you got your odometer. Outer numbers are miles an hour, inner numbers are kilometers an hour. As mileage, it's only done 49,000. The screen's a bit dusty due to everyday use and green lane use. Now, this is what the steering wheel looks like. It's quite a smart steering wheel. Obviously when you turn it upside down, no matter which way you turn it, it's always going to say Suzuki or have that emblem as such. The thing is with Japanese 4x4s, apart from the newer models, I don't know what mistake they made in the factory, but if you look here, in the UK over here is meant to be your lights, but with this, it's your washers, your window wipers and stuff. You know, like you've got your jets, as you can see. So it takes a day or two to get used to, but I mean once you're used to it, you're away with it. So please don't let that put you off, guys. The switch has been backwards, because it is a worthwhile car. Now, let me show you how to operate the switches. Not that you don't know, I'm just saying some vehicles are different. So if you want your side lights on, you put that button on. And if you want your dips, you put that button on. Now that's straightforward, but if you put your side lights on over here, this panel, you've got your front fog lights, and rear fog lights. They only illuminate the rear fog lights if dip beam is fully on, but your front fog lights illuminate with side lights. Just going through the controls the best I can with my phone camera. This operates the mirrors. It's automatic. Just adjusts using this square thing here. On the right, that adjusts the position of your headlamps. Controls, that's for the window, fully automatic. It doesn't sound too good at the minute because there's dirt deposits on it. I've got to get that cleaned. It's normally quite quick. That's to lock your passenger window, and that's to open it. Obviously there's no controls for the back windows because they are fixed. You got storage space down there, you know, for like books and stuff like that. Sort of like a chrome finish handle. It's designed well. You can lock the whole interior as well with that there. Up to the top, you've got mirrors in each sun visor. That's a dash cam. That's irrelevant. That's not even part of the vehicle. That's just an add-on I bought. Center console. This is normally out, so it's normally nice and flush, but I've had some stuff done to it, so I've got to get another one as well. That isn't normally flashing. I know so far it's not the best example, but it's an example of a working vehicle that gets used on a daily basis for good work. Now, this is your fans for your heat. Here's your hazard lights as such. Radio. goes up to 33. But it's quite good riding. If you're buying a car like this, I presume you're not buying it to go into some boy racer meets on the car park, so it's all you need really. Here you've got CD functions. You can eject the CD and put one back in. Display, depends what you want. It's a classic running tune there. Traffic announcements off. We have them off in this motor because they're just annoying. You've got AF. You've got the dials here. You push this in once and it comes up your bass. Bass isn't very good. Treble, balance, fader, and then obviously your radio station. Bit of advertising for Capital Free and Heart there. Down here, obviously you've got your fan controls, whether you want it cold or hot. What speed you want them. I normally have it on 2 and around that area. It's fitted with aircon, so it's nice in the summer days, you know, when you're cruising down a dusty road or whatever and you need some air conditioning. That's the differentiator. Here we've got back window, demist. Now these buttons, before basically on a 4-wheel drive gearbox, you had this and then you had another gear lever here to drop it into 4-wheel drive and 4-wheel low range. Now they've decided, you know what, we're going to go with buttons. So what you do is to engage 4-wheel drive, let me start the engine, standby. To engage 4-wheel drive, you have to press that button there and this light comes on the dashboard. That's to signal that your diffs have locked and you are now in 4-wheel drive, because it's got air locking hubs which work like so. This button is what you press when you're going up steep, sloppy, muddy hills, steep, snowy hills, or if you're stuck. If you're in the shit and you can't get out, this is your best option. If not, get another vehicle to tow you. Make sure you're in 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive, and that should be it. Now you click 4-wheel low range, there you go. It's not engaging because of the position of the vehicle, so I'll press it again. It's still not engaging. I'll pause it, I'll reverse, and I'll show you. So there we go. What we've done is we've just reversed a bit, and it's now engaged. To disengage, there is a specific sequence you have to follow. You can't just click 2-wheel drive and expect it to work. It's not going to do it. You have to have the engine running firstly to disengage it. So you click 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel low disengages, or it should do, but again it's the position of the vehicle, so just roll forward a tiny bit and disengage. That's disengaged like so. Then push 2-wheel drive. That's disengaged, that's back in 2-wheel drive. The sequence you follow: 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel low, 4-wheel drive, and 2-wheel drive. Now I apologise for the length of this video, but it's what it's all about. You want a detailed review, you're getting one. Good space there. Handbrake, just your average handbrake. 2 cup holders here. As you can see, it's a bit messy, but I mean, like I've stated, it is a working vehicle. Cigarette lighter. In here you got space for all your stuff. That one, that pink de-icer, let me just defend myself now, that one is to get rid of mud on the windscreen, and the black one is for ice, or maybe it's vice versa, it doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to show you the back of the vehicle. So they should have headrests on. You've got storage and stuff here. They're the headrests, they're not too bad. I'll pause it and I'll go under the bonnet and then I'll show you the storage in the back. Again, some of you may not like this video because of how dirty the vehicle is and the fact that I do use it for what it's supposed to be used for. A lot of people just buy them and think, you know what, it's a good car, I don't want to take it, blaming, but it's very capable. So here you've got your air filter and stuff that goes into the engine bay. Towards the back you've got a battery, it's quite small actually. Got your headlight switches and stuff. Brake fluid. No, brake fluid is there. So yeah, I mean it's just a basic engine. 1.3 VVT, variable valve time. Got your coolant and stuff. It's laid out quite nicely. So yeah, that's the engine bay. Excuse me, gents, ladies and gents, it's a bit windy. So this is the front of the vehicle. I have modified it slightly with some assistance. Now, I've got these chunky mud terrain tyres. They grip best in mud, is what I find. I mean, I know that sounds sarcastic, but if you're going for all terrains, they're not really the best. They just become slicks essentially. Not fitted to the vehicle as standard is this snorkel here. It's a Jimny standard snorkel that you can get from. It's got alloys. I might be changing them soon to steels, but I'm not going to rush because yeah, fitted a spotlight here onto the roof rail. It's good for nighttime activities, it's good for lighting up an area if you want to work there or you want to get some attention. Good for snowstorms, stuff like that. That's the light bar, that's emergency base work. It doesn't come with arrow flat blades, it comes with a standard sort of coat hanger style ones, but I've fitted arrow flats. I think they work better and more efficiently. That, what that is the vehicle got broken into, funnily enough. So that's normally in full lock here. That's what that looks like on the outside. I'm getting that fixed soon, so don't worry about it. If you want to release the fuel cap down here, you just pull that up, nice and gentle, and there's your fuel filler cap. Like I said, this is a lengthy review, but it's a good review, so you can skip it to the bits you're interested in. To pull this chair forward, you just push that, and then under here, you've got this bar, push that up, and it slides forward. It's the same for the other side, except you don't have to slide it forward. You do have to slide it forward, you don't have to pull the bar underneath. As the indicators, it's got a light underneath. They're the tyres I've got. Decent tyres. I mean, they make a bit of road noise, but I mean, it's what you can expect really. You put a big chunk of tyres on a vehicle that weighs less than a ton. Now, boot space. There is videos on YouTube with a vehicle that's completely empty, a Suzuki Jimny. It doesn't do it any justice, so I thought I'd come and help it. This is all the kit I can get in my car. I can even get more than this. I've got spades, I've got rescue equipment, I've got tow ropes, I've got everything in here of what you need to get someone out. Then here, you've got storage, you can get things in there. Again, an emergency light, you've got cup holders for your passengers in the rear. And you can take the headrests off just by simply disengaging that. And if you want even more space and essentially turn this into a small van, they fold flat. I've had kit up to there before and just used the mirrors because the mirrors are big. The design with that in mind. So yeah, I mean, I think I've covered everything with this vehicle apart from that thing down there. That is how you get out if you're in the back. Obviously, if someone's not there to get you out for some reason, I don't know, let's say you've been kidnapped by the mafia and abandoned at the side of the road, you just kick that and the chair goes forward. It's a 4-seater vehicle, so you can get 4 people in there legally. If you want to do illegal activity and get 5 people in there, be my guest. If you can, you will get stopped, probably by the police. Now, that's pretty much it. That concludes my review of the 2007 Suzuki Jimny JLX. If I haven't covered everything, which I hope I have, please leave a comment down below and I'll try and get back to you. So thanks for that. Please comment, like and subscribe.